track the left knee in the direction of the toes, and then maybe come onto the forearms. Good luck with your full split. Hi, my name is Rikita. I am from St. Maarten, a small island in the Caribbean. I have experience teaching yoga in Los Angeles, in the Caribbean, in New York City, and now Toronto. I'm really excited to be joining LexiYoga to offer you a sequence on how to get into full splits. And for this, we will be using a strap and 2 blocks. If you don't have this, that's okay. We'll work through it. I hope you enjoy the video. Our first posture will be on our backs. So grab your 2 blocks if you have them and go ahead and bring your big toes to touch, heels to touch, and get onto your back nice and slowly with some diamond legs. At your own time and pace, drop your shoulders, head onto the mat, press the feet together, and on your exhale, pull the knees low. Ensure the blocks are safely tucked under the knees, and if you don't have blocks, your knees will fall as close to the mat as possible. Bring both hands to your belly and just breathe. Take a deep inhale. Notice how the belly gets really big. And a deep exhale. Notice how the belly gets really small. Deep breath in. It's a long breath out. And just observe the tension in your hip flexors. Let every exhale make it a little more accessible. Continue to breathe deeply right here. Now slowly begin to tip the pelvis forward to wake up your sacroiliac joint. And notice how that lengthens the spine, deepens the posture. Full inhale to long exhale. Let's take 3 more breaths right here. You can hold this posture for as long as you would like in preparation for your half splits because it's an excellent opening for the hips. When you're ready, inhale to slowly pull the knees together like a book and hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself an easy squeeze just to let go of that. Grab your strap where it's handy. Exhale the left leg out. And inhale the right leg to the sky. Wrap the strap around the balls of the right toes. And this is to wake up the hamstrings, another crucial element in the half split, full split asana. On the inhale, press the right heel to the sky. On the exhale, pull the right toes to your heart. Find an internal rotation in both thighs. And notice how my left foot is also flexed. I encourage you to take 7 to 10 long breaths here in preparation for your half split, full split. Breathe deeply. With the inhale, your belly expands. And with the exhale, your belly contracts. Long inhales to long exhales. Get into the fascial tissues behind the knees. And don't be shy with the stretch. Allow the strap to be nice and long so that your shoulders are glued onto the mat. Avoid rolling it up where you lift your shoulders. Find grounding through the entire body on the mat. Let's take 1 more full cycle of breath right here. And on your next inhale, slowly bend the right knee. Exhale, transfer the strap to the right hand and open up at a diagonal. Right foot reaches towards the right shoulder. Notice that my left hip stays square on the mat, left heel stays square on the mat. Your core is slightly active here. Breathe deeply. Let go of the expectation of where your foot should land and instead stay present with each breath. Deep inhale to long exhale. All in preparation for your half split or full split. Take 3 more long breaths here. And on your next exhale, slowly begin to bend the right knee and left knee back into your chest. Give yourself a big hug to reset the spine. And then when you're ready, slowly begin to switch so that the strap is on the left leg. Extend the right leg out. Glue the sit bones down. And again, give yourself enough of the strap so that you can glue the shoulders firmly onto the mat. With the inhale, press the left heel high, and with the exhale, pull the left toes low. Notice how this really wakes up the hamstrings, invites full engagement through the back of the leg, back of the quads. And I always like to say we find space in our body, not in inches, but rather in millimeters, which add to centimeters, and centimeters, which add to 1 inch. And those inches create lots of space in your body. So what is the millimeter you discovered today in your stretch using your breath? Take 2 to 3 more rounds right here because you can. Stay committed to the posture. And then when you're ready, slowly transfer the strap into the left hand. Inhale, bend the left knee, and exhale, send the foot over to the left shoulder. Again, notice how my right hip is nice and square on the mat. Notice how my right heel is firm on the mat. Think of opposition through the right heel and the left heel, and open up like a scissor. Deep breath in to long breath out. And if it ever feels sticky or fluid, come back to that connected rhythmatic breath. Long inhales to longer exhales. Notice if this side feels any different, and ensure the same level of commitment to find symmetry in your body. Stay with the breath. Just a few more cycles right here because you can. Nicely warming up for your half split or full split. Pull that right sit bone down every so often, check in with it. And take a full inhale, long exhale. Inhale, slowly bend the left knee. Draw the right knee in. Let go of the strap and give yourself a big tight hug. Take an inhale and exhale, rock and roll back and forth. And our next posture is a forward fold. To prepare for this, grab your strap, maybe you double it up. And on the inhale, sweep the arms high, long spine, chest puffs forward, tip the pelvis forward, and notice how I have a very flat back. Think long through the crown of your head. Take an inhale through the nose, and on the exhale, slowly hinge at the hips. Fold forward, melt the chest close to the thighs. Wrap the strap around the balls of both toes this time. Inhale to reset, prepare, pull the shoulder blades back, and on your exhale, fold gently. Maybe you can grab the feet, and maybe one day you will grab the feet. But wherever you are, just honor that and breathe. Again, opening up the hamstrings. Maybe you tuck your chin to your chest. Breathe here for 7 long breaths. After your 7 breaths, take an inhale. Gently lift the torso, rise. And on your exhale, cross your ankles, plant your palms down, and transition into your tabletop position. Stack shoulders over wrists, hips over knees, and spread the fingers wide. Let's take 2 rounds of cat-cow just to reset the spine before we move into our next posture. Inhale, drop your belly down, roll your shoulders back, and look up. This is cow pose. And exhale, dome your upper back, tuck your belly in, look down. This is cat pose. 1 more just like that. Pull the belly low, shine the chest forward, and shift your gaze up. And on the exhale, press the earth away, pull belly to spine, look down. Find a nice neutral spine. Use your blocks on either side of the mat. And on your inhale, pull your right knee into your chest. Step your right foot through between the hands. Walk your right toes forward so that they reach to the top of the mat. And then slowly rest your palms on the block if you have them, and sink your hips very low to the mat. This gets deeply into the psoas, which are your walking muscles where your thigh and hip bone connect. It's a very used muscle and it's not something we stretch enough of. So today, make sure you're really giving back to this part of your body. Deep breath in, long breath out. Draw the hips to square as much as possible. And notice that there are 2 major components of the split. The hamstrings, which we just opened up, and the psoas, which we're working towards now. To deepen this stretch, slowly walk your right toes to the corner of the mat and point the right toes to about 2 o'clock. Track the right knee in the direction of the toes and pull the left hip even lower. Option here is to come onto the hands if that's accessible, and to get even deeper, maybe you come onto the forearms. Pull the shoulder blades back so you're not dumping into the shoulders, and stay nice and connected to your breath. Let's take 5 to 7 breaths here. Long inhale to longer exhale. Here we require commitment and perseverance as you open up the body in very tight areas. It may be challenging, but over time, through the practice of these specific postures, you should be able to do full split. Let's take 2 more cycles. Long inhale to long exhale. Long inhale to long exhale. And then when you're ready, take an inhale, press back onto your palms, toe heel your right foot back to center, plant the palms down, and exhale into your tabletop position. Take 1 round of cat-cow just to reset the spine, drop your belly down, roll your shoulders back, look up, and exhale, cow pose. Articulate the spine, dome the upper back, and inhale slowly back to center. Same thing on the other side. Inhale to gently pick up the left knee, swing the left foot forward, and walk the left toes forward. From here, bring your hands to your block if that's what you did, and then bring the hips to square. Again, observe the difference from one side to the other. We look for balance on both sides of our body. Deep breath in to long breath out. Deep breath in to long breath out. Again, staying present with your breath. Long inhale to longer exhale. Long inhale to longer exhale. And every time you feel you want to get out of this posture, just take a full inhale and send the exhale to where it's tight. Send the exhale to where you need it most. Let's take 3 to 4 more breaths right here. Work hard to keep your spine super tall, shoulders low, and lift through the crown of your head. Moving on to the same variation you took on the other side, maybe you come onto the palms, toe heel the left foot to the corner, this time at 10 o'clock, track the left knee in the direction of the toes, and then maybe come onto the forearms. Never force your body into something it doesn't want to do. Always just listen to your body using your breath and your own intuition. Deep breath in to long breath out. Deep breath in to long breath out. Full inhale to fuller exhale. Really ground down through the front foot and press through the inner arch of the front foot. Keep the thighs engaged and active, and your core is very much working in this posture. One more full cycle of breath. And then when you're ready, take an inhale, press back up onto your palms. Sweep the left leg back into tabletop. One round of cat-cow to reset. And I will go ahead and demonstrate full split for you. Use your blocks if you have them handy. And slowly begin to work into all those stretches that we did. Pull the left hip low. Walk the right toes forward. And on your exhale, straighten the right leg. So maybe you're here, which is half split, and maybe this is where you hang out. You can fold over the front leg for a deeper stretch. And for a full split, take an inhale, pull that left hip even further. Walk the right toes even further out. And just ease into it. As gently and as gently as your body could allow. Again, keep the spine long, keep the hips square. Notice that I am not dropping into the right side body. Keep the core active and shine everything in the direction forward. Good luck with your full split.